Fire, 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 fire.
It's so over. The Fillian situation is disgusting. We haven't watched this one. We watched one video. This is another one. Yeah, people just hating on her. It's so Jover. She's cooked.
Hey, what's up guys, Ruff here. So one of the biggest discussions in the VTubing scene over the last couple of weeks and months has been the disappearance of the VTuber Fillian. And whether or not she
by the way, as of recording this video, the wall is up right now. We watched the watched the countdown, so
is coming back or when she is coming back.
Yeah, we're scribbling on a wall right now.
However, as we'll see today, some totally sane people on places like Reddit and Blue Sky have a different set of questions and concerns, many of them believing she might be in hiding because the Fillian situation is truly a disgusting one. They have absolutely exposed her and her community for being awful, terrible people. And of course, as you can expect on these related insane asylums known as Reddit and Blue Sky, they
the pinnacle of morality
have ample proof that she is just as bad as they are claiming. Now, for those who don't know, Fillian is a very popular indie VTuber who's been MIA from streaming for quite some time, and recently she wiped a lot of her related social media accounts.
Yeah, we know
and
this.
People started to guess as to what happened to her, and given the context and recent jokes about her being deported,
according to 4chan, she's had at least a dozen babies by now. Yes, Jesus Christ.
Some people were asking, did they get her? But the reality is, she is likely doing an elaborate rebrand. This is based on context and also some cryptic messages from her friends. It seems like she's okay, and it seems like this is all a part of an elaborate rebrand that we'll see in the coming weeks or months. But of course,
we're on the wall right now.
One of the accounts she did.
I can't show it on stream though because people are keep fucking drawing swastikas on them. Please don't do that.
Not deactivate is her Reddit account. Now, whether she has a Reddit account or not, I'm not sure. But people on Reddit, the Reddit lords, have been looking into Fillian and her community, and they have some very serious concerns. As you can see here, this post on Mildly Infuriating would get a lot of attention, including nearly 3,000 updates. It says New York City subway. Graffiti covering a beautiful 100-year-old tile mosaic that tells you what station you're at. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful tile mosaic that has been completely destroyed by this graffiti saying Fillian is lost.
I've seen graffiti like that subway stations, and I don't see Reddit posts fucking talking about it. Not that I'm defending it. I think that the person who did this is a fucking retard, but yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's graffiti. Just like, yeah, it sucks.
With a question mark at the end.
Wasn't this graffiti fake? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, now you care about graffiti all of a sudden? That's crazy.
Two things to point out here. We don't know if this is AI. It could very well be AI. And based on the name of the person posting this, at the very least, it seems like
their fucking name is Goyim Supreme? What the fuck? What?
Rage bait. Second of all,
why
Reddit,
is that their name?
Was very infuriated by this, and they were supporting this post and attacking Fillian. And honestly, this is the first time I've ever seen Reddit mad about things being vandalized. But then again,
I didn't say it, he did.
If it's in the name of someone they don't like, that changes things.
I did not say that.
Even some Redditors were starting to ask questions and raise some very simple points. This person saying, luckily, there's a spray that will clean it right off.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Easy enough. Also, this is New York City. There's graffiti everywhere. In the subways,
I've been to big cities, like, before, and it's just a way of life. Like, you'll see graffiti everywhere, and I think graffiti's dumb. Like, I've seen actual graffiti artists, and they are pretty, but, like, I don't know. I don't get the whole tagging thing, and it's just ugly for the sake of, like, basically marking something. I think that shit is dumb. I think there's a difference between like actual graffiti artists and like graffiti that is just like someone tagging their name.
No offense to anyone living in New York City, and I'm sure anyone who's halfway sane who does would agree with me. The subway system is disgusting. Okay, if there's anything disgusting about this situation today, it's the New York City subway. I'm sorry to say. It's always been gross and littered with graffiti. That's nothing new. But, of course, you can see some people not just making fun of the rents in New York City, but also some people saying it's not ruined, but I love how people dismiss the impact it has on the lives of those tasked with keeping these areas.
Oh, now you care. Oh, but when someone pisses on a subway in front of you, that's just a way of life. Do you guys remember me talking about that? And fucking Shrew making a little segment in our video about that shit? Oh, it's just a way of life as someone is pissing on you in front of you. Just look away.
I mean, if this, ladies and gentlemen,
I would take the graffiti
is
over someone pissing in front of me, I'm not gonna lie.
To the New York City subway,
New York
they should
City's
consider
gross.
themselves
It is.
lucky for the day.
By the way, I can say this because I had a friend that lived in New York for like most of their life. I remember them always constantly bitching about it, like how it smells like piss everywhere. Yeah, like New York people who live in New York, they fucking talk about it all the time.
Okay, but of course you can see people were trying to go after Fillian, throwing all kinds of pot shots at her and her community. But of course, that thread would eventually be removed by the moderators. They made a power move here and got rid of it. But not before it got...
I would argue that, honestly, it's mildly infuriating is not the fucking place for this. I thought mildly infuriating was for, like, rage baiting and shit.
Nearly 4,000 updates.
Yeah, like an item that rage baits you, or like, I don't know. Like, yeah, mildly infuriating is not for fucking, like, oh, there's graffiti in New York. Okay, what?
People were very, I guess, mildly infuriated about this whole situation. But people on Twitter were doing their best to spread the negativity surrounding this situation.
Oh, here we go.
Saying, fun fact, graffiti like that is usually sponsored.
By who? Are you schizo posting? Who the fuck is... What?
To make whatever
Source?
they're trying to show appear more
Since when?
spontaneous than normal legal ad. It's fake, it's gay, and it makes the world a little worse of a place to live
Sponsored
in for everyone.
graffiti is crazy.
Bad look for Fillian, but I don't think she cares.
What is she supposed to do? Acknowledge it? Yeah, we're just making shit up now. Yeah, sponsored graffiti is like the fact that those words left your fucking keyboard is crazy to me.
This is a wild post, by the way, and this is coming from someone personally who does not like graffiti, and I think it is annoying in pretty much every context.
Sure.
But really, we're losing our minds over this that may or may not have even happened in the first place, and this person is trying to directly blame Fillian and claim this is a part of a spontaneous ad campaign.
If someone graffitis Hollow Live in the subway, I would say the same thing. You're an idiot for doing that. It makes the town Fillian's paying these people to graffiti them. Like, are you fucking retarded? Is Fillian that notorious? Yeah, Fillian's a very popular VTuber. Yeah, I would argue yes.
Totally ridiculous. Do you think Fillian possibly
if
went
this is
down
real,
into the
I
New
don't
York
know
City
if it is or
subway
not.
and tagged this herself? And at the very least, they're trying to blame her community and then her as proxy. It's just totally ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. And even some of the people in the replies here are doing their best to impersonate Reddit and claim that she's basically breaking the law and that anyone responsible for this, including Fillian, could be arrested.
Me when I armchair lawyer my fat ass on Twitter. This is such armchair logic. For those that don't know what it means, armchairing is like when you're sitting in your chair and you're trying to like act like you know something legally or about sports or like, oh, I could do this better, but then you're sitting in your armchair basically doing nothing. Yeah, armchair psychiatrist, armchair lawyer, armchair doctor, it's the same thing. You don't fucking know she can't get arrested for it because you can't. Oh my god! Like trying to explain this with logic is like physically hurting me.
Now, of course, this sort of
backseating
comment section
basically
here resembles that of Blue Sky, who's the other missing link to this whole situation. And some of the VTubers there are
armchair activism. Yes, that's another one.
Yes, here's the latest from Blue Sky. We have this
chat. Brace yourself, Blue Sky.
Araya individual, an
sit
VTuber,
down for this one.
As you can see, a trans VTuber who is attracted to gender nonconformity.
What does that even mean? What?
That's the first thing they want you to know about them.
Okay.
I will say nothing. I will say nothing, ladies and gentlemen. But they made a recent post calling out Fillian in the related...
Can I also just say this one little thing? I've noticed that, like, people who are small VTubers or VTweeters, they love to latch on to drama or, like, things happening with big VTubers because I truly think they're just jealous. They want what they have. They want the clout, they want the viewership, but they don't want to put in any of the work, and all they want to do is basically like say, oh, they're a Nazi, oh, they're horrible, they lie, they're a whore. Like, it's just so cringe.
Situation where not only are they pointing out all these problematic things that Fillian has done, but also is pointing out that Fillian has regularly collaborated with Nazi-esque VTubers like Kirsha. Once again, Kirsha is catching strays from Blue Sky. It must be a day that ends in Y here. But you can see the VTuber who made this thread had ample proof to support these allegations. A post right here saying a collab with Kirsha, who is a mod for a self-described neo-Nazi. I'm sure.
Chad, do you get a fucking... do you get this, like, sad fatigue?
Sure, that's definitely definitive proof. They have another one here saying another collab with Kirsha and Pippa.
I'm just a fucking bridesmaid. Wait! Where am I? No, I'm kidding. I think it was a collab with them and I was there for 2 seconds, wasn't it? Yeah, they just fucking called me up randomly. No, it was their fucking collab. Fillian just randomly called me.
Oh,
you got
there's
heard?
more
no.
proof.
It's just, I'm being funny.
Fillian is a very bad person. And another Kirsha collab.
Oh my god, how dare you.
Definitive.
According to Twitter, you never collab with Fillian and will never again? Yeah, of course. Totally.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the absolute sheep in the insane asylum known as Blue Sky, thanking the OP for providing the sources. That's how easy it is. All you gotta do is have a video and then add
No. They add a video and then they don't watch it because they don't want to watch it. They don't want their narrative to get destroyed.
Your own caption, and whatever it says, it must be true.
Yes, we don't watch
But down here, you can see people bringing up the fact that Fillian made a George Floyd joke. I believe that was made 4-ish years ago.
The softest joke imaginable, by the way.
They're still angry about that. But down here you can see people also pointing out that the VTuber Cha-Cha made jokes about Fillian being picked up and deported to the Philippines by ICE during the Minnesota occupation. You know, I'm not exaggerating when I say these people...
No, I'm not gonna say it. No, they just need to touch grass. They need to be put in an asylum.
They're living in an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. Like, they call the whole thing going on in Minnesota the Minnesota occupation. Minnesota was completely occupied by ICE in the
that's right.
insane asylum this person lives in. But, yeah. What they're referring...
Blue Sky is a really interesting, like, place to go to every day. I wonder how many people fucking shit talk me every day over there. I haven't looked in a long time, but it makes me wonder.
Two is a joke made by the VTuber Cha-Cha, who
No jokes
jokingly
allowed.
said that Fillian was deported when asked where Fillian was.
She's
and
a Latina,
everyone
no jokes allowed.
freaked out over this in the VTubing scene. We're trying to cancel her. And Cha-Cha had a
Black comedians are not allowed to make jokes about black people. Yep. Nope, not allowed. You're not allowed to do that.
great response. She said, "I have nothing to apologize for. It's a joke." It was a pretty good moment when it comes to the VTubing scene. Seeing
No
a
funny
VTuber
allowed,
stand up for themselves and allow themselves to make jokes, even when it upsets the ultra-sensitive people. You know, it was a good result.
Everything upsets ultra-sensitive people. They'll just shift the goalposts to the next thing.
Of that. But what's not good is the people on Blue Sky crying about this related thread, saying, "I hope she is graduated. Need this to happen with all of them racist, Nazi, toxic VTubers."
I don't even have to say anything. I think the profile really speaks for itself.
And you just start looking at the accounts of these people, and it's just
Succubus Fudanari Cyborg. Interesting.
it just all adds up, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Then you have people like this saying, "Vindicated."
What are they gonna do when she comes back? Like, are their heads gonna explode or something? What's going on?
What do you mean vindicated? I don't think Fillian knows who you are. Like, you think you have some personal vendetta or personal gripe with Fillian of all people? Okay, well, I'm glad this made you feel vindication. Very interesting. Here's another totally sane person saying, "I hope Fillian hurts herself. Effing Nazi." And as you can see, this person wishing harm on Fillian over, well, reasons they can't even properly articulate. Just look at the bio. 18-year-old autistic trans femme Marxist.
What? What? Trotskyist, Dangerous Dem, so do not interact. Liberals, dude, it sounds like a slur. Trotskyist or Democratic Socialists. This person can't be real, bro. This is like casting like 10 world buffs right now. UW, what?
Leninist and sexual deviant. 18 years old, and it's completely and utterly over for this individual. Completely brainwashed by the internet. Completely cooked. I mean, hammer and sickle in their username and everything. This is the most blue sky profile I've ever seen. This is just fantastic. And when I say fantastic, I mean it's like alarming in many such ways. And it comes as no surprise that this sort of person is wishing harm upon others over, well, wrongthink or being something or saying things that
the most wholesome cat girl ever. Like Fillian is harmless, and this is what I'm saying. Like, you are defending your insane ideology, and you think you're the person in the right while attacking someone who's just like doing their thing. Who the fuck cares? Get a life.
They don't like. But anyways, that's really the update on the Fillian situation. I don't have any juicy...
You're doing such detrimental fucking damage to your own fucking movement, attacking someone who's doing absolutely nothing wrong.
Insider info or anything like that, but it seems very likely based on the context that she is in fact rebranding and she'll be back at some point. When that is, your guess is as good as mine.
She's
at the
still
moment.
not back, chat.
But for now,
we're working
that's
on
Reddit
it.
and Blue Sky seething about her, and that will continue, and it will be
Yep.
very noticeable when she comes back. I'm pretty confident she will, and when she does, the insane asylums will be losing their minds, and I'll be the first one there to farm them for content.
Woo!
But anyways, that's going to do for this video. If you enjoyed, consider giving this video a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel for daily uploads and also multiple streams a week here on YouTube. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
I'm fucking ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready to big pharma the fucking losers, bro. I can't wait. Yeah. I don't know, man. This is why I always think to myself, like, am I too crass sometimes? Am I too mean? Am I too mean with people? And then I think to myself, like, I could be as wholesome. Like, Fillian doesn't swear. Fillian fucking makes jokes all the time. You clearly know she's fucking joking. She has a standard to her content. Like, she does the most innocuous, like, some people would argue she caters to kids. And I'm just like, yeah, these people are actually, like, idiots. You're not made enough? I guess not. But, like, my point is, like, it doesn't matter how much I pull back my content or I pull back my personality. You'd still get people that fucking hate you. They're just idiots that want... They want your clout so badly, and they get jealous, and this is all they do. They say posts that you're a racist, that you're a Nazi, and it never sticks. It never does, because nobody fucking cares, except for, like, a handful or a few thousand people that, like, congregate on Blue Sky and Reddit and just shit-talk you relentlessly because they have nothing else better to do. I don't know, man. They build their reputation upon hate? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. That's all they care about. Just make a fun community.
Oh, yeah.